Alright folks, welcome. This is going to be a C Fixed race in the trucks at Lucas Oil Raceway, also known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. This is a 55 lap race. I'm starting 10th in the number 9. Still haven't quite gotten comfortable with what this track really needs. In terms of speed, but I'm getting there. Yesterday's races were both kind of a throwaway. I had a wreck in the truck race and then disconnected from the Xfinity race, so I'm looking to recover from that and get better finishes in each of these. K1 Grizzly, good luck, man. Go win your split, I'll try to win mine. We're sitting here, we got a good audience here on Twitch watching us live, and if you guys are watching this video late afterward the fact on YouTube, please consider giving me a subscribing to my channel if you don't already. Hit the thumbs up button to like the video. That helps out with YouTube's recommendations and stuff like that, and gets me some better placement and exposure. So
we are coming to the green.
Coming to the green right now. I dropped the truck down into second gear, waiting for that green flag to drop and see when the leader goes. And the big thing here is trying to hold my position on the high line. Looks like second didn't go real well. I've got one trying to dive bomb around me on the inside. You get a lot of that, and oh my goodness. Oh, 0X, that's fine. No harm, no foul. I was probably riding him a little bit lower than I needed to. Trying to avoid the wreck up front.
See how good that worked.
That little bit of damage isn't going to hurt anything, I don't think.
Outside. Corner clear.
Trying to figure out a line and get it going. All right.
22.522.
The traffic here is insane, so just trying to get comfortable and run my line. Not burning the tires off of it, but tires aren't going to be too much of a worry, since I'm sure there will be a lot of cautions like there were yesterday.
22.484.
That 10 truck's been in the wall a couple times already. He's having a really rough start. This 8 looks like he's faster than me, but I'm holding him off so far. It's really hard to get by. That's Brandon again. He beat us in the K&N race at South Boston, and now he's knocking on my bumper again in the trucks. We both managed to run down this pack in front, so I'm going to have to start making some moves and going forward again. Starting to get more comfortable now. Letting the thing roll through the corner better.
22.378.
There we go. That's feeling a lot better. Good drive off. Now I'm right on the 13's rear bumper.
22.473. Still there. Still inside. 22.5.
Good side-by-side racing. Brandon's trying to make the pass on the inside. Hunting for grip on corner exit. I'm trying to take as much of the line away as I can and still run a good line on the outside. He's got the shorter way around through the corner, but I've got the speed on corner exit. Oh, that was no good.
Inside. Door quarter clear.
Well, nice pass. Overdrove it into 1 and got a 2X. I put some pretty good damage on the truck.
22.995.
I don't know that I'm going to want to repair it though. But if we get a caution, I'll definitely be coming down for 4 tires. Getting a much better run than we had yesterday's race, that's for sure. Trying to hook it up and make... Oh my goodness.
Stay up top, man.
Was that Aaron?
Something to drink. Get a deep breath.
Who was that in the 7? Oh my goodness. That's too bad. Well, that's one streamer down.
In literally the 20-odd laps of practice that I ran, it did that 0 times. I don't know.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty ugly hit. Yeah, seriously, I needed a breather.
Pit road is open. It's open. I'm
So,
out, buddy.
as bad as this damage is, I don't think I'm going to be repairing any of it because track position just matters so much here. I'm just going to have to go with whatever they can repair while they're changing tires and then get back out there. Might even be able to pick up some spots if some other folks get more damage repairs than I do. There's the pit. Looked like they were a little bit slow getting around to my right side. I didn't quite get it squared up, maybe. Did that guy only do 2?
That's it. Go.
I think we held serve there.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the gate.
So 11th spot. I've lost 1 spot since the start. Right? Yeah, 10 laps, over 10 laps and the tires do crawl off here. Let's take a look and see what they were at. Not too bad actually. Right front was at 94%. Tires were pretty good. Not a lot of wear here actually. It's just the track itself doesn't have a lot of grip. So you're really sliding. Only got 2X so far. Let's try to keep it that way. We got 40 laps to go here. I need to just get in my groove and try to start working towards the front and continue avoiding trouble.
Go. But looks like you're going to be lining up on
It's
the
going
outside.
to put me on the outside. That's interesting. I thought I was in 11th.
40.
I guess I'm in 10th again.
4, 6.
Not sure how that worked.
All right, you're going to have to come around at 17.
Whew. So I'm going to have Smisor to my inside again.
About fan prime belt tight. You ready to go? Pace cars off. You ready?
Got another one of these guys who thought they were going to be clever and get rid of the numbers. That was a really messy start.
On that next one. Doing a great job. 37.603 inside.
Back in the top 10 at least.
100 clear. Clear. Outside. Caution. Break. All right, need to tell you about your car, bud.
10 drove right down in my door after that wreck. And so I got a 4X.
Well, that was interesting.
Interesting's one word for it. Whew. Well, that puts us in 8th. 10 of Jared Beasley's had a really rough race.
Open.
Thanks, Gasometers. Yeah, no pit stop now. Oh, we got some trucks that are badly hurting after that one. So all the guys that took major damage in that one are going to pit, staying out. Someone's going to get the lucky dog. I think. Let's see, it should be the... Yeah, the 17 should be getting back on the lead lap, unless he was involved in that one. Lucas Oil is a real killer this week. Yeah. I've got a 6X after 19 laps, Grizzly. It's pretty insane. I was doing everything right to avoid that thing. I just had the 10 drive down into my door and took himself out there. Or, I don't know if he might have gotten knocked down into me for all I know. I think he just drove into me trying to avoid the wreck. No fault on his part, but he's been having a rough race. So, do we only have...
You've been lining up behind
I know Ali Laska was in that one. We're going to start running out of trucks here pretty soon. Maybe now we've got enough of them cleared out that we'll actually get some, get a long green run to the end. This would be a really fun track to have a long green run at.
Closed.
To get some good racing. Top 5 is looking... Yeah, I know, it's tight here. Whatever they're doing with this setup, it's really tight, so... Gas meters, there's no way to get better other than just going out there and doing it. Practice makes perfect.
One to go.
Gained 2 spots on that wreck, so
You're on the outside.
I'm a row closer to the front.
Hanging out.
A little bit more damage on the thing.
24, 3, 4.
And let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and set it so that I'll get the tear off next time because I might want it.
We're not change lanes before the start finish line.
Change lanes before the start finish line. Fine.
Ready?
Good restart.
37.905.
Followed the 3 right into the wall.
Go inside. Clear.
Stupid move on my part.
Inside. Clear, 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 clear. Inside. Inside.
Levin's really sailing it in there.
22.969. Inside, inside. Clear low.
I did not touch it.
Good racing here. Gotta get into a rhythm. Uh-oh.
Really? I still didn't touch it. Really, dude?
Uh-oh. Short track tempers, guys.
Yeah, he got into the leader.
22.6.
We knew that it was going to happen.
Touch it. I know he got in the long zone.
Is that Mike Christopher up there? He did win yesterday's race. Looks like he might be going for it again.
22.686.
Just trying to hold a good line here.
22.521.
It's running decently right now.
Go to the inside 8, I'll get to you this one.
Appreciate it.
More contact up in front. They are really going after it.
22.575.
Don't want to slide up into the wall, just want to get right next to it. I'm holding serve with these guys pretty well. The lap times are pretty decent as well for this many laps on the tires.
22.583.
Feathering the throttle too much. I need to be more consistent with my application. Roll, pick up the throttle.
Settle in, let's get a rhythm. Long ways to go here. 22.
About halfway right there. Only halfway. Still a lot of racing left. And it's funny, all the wrecks and the cautions have been in front of us. They've all come from trucks running the top 10 and probably the top 5. Whereas yesterday it was just a mess out back.
Go high. Go high.
Seriously got another 4X from that? Unbelievable.
Be behind the 2.
Well, my safety rating's going to suffer in this one, but I might be able to get some good positions.
That was so good. Sorry.
Well, there's a... I have no idea how that was a 4X Byram. It's just, if you get any contact and they're wrecking, it puts a 4X on you. It counts you as being involved in it. That is frustrating. I really got to mind my P's and Q's now, because 10X this early, I'm in danger of getting a DQ. All right, there's my number 9. Doing my job, hitting my marks in the pit stall. Now it's time for them to do their work. Right, the brake streak's good for something, but I really do need to fix that.
That's it, go!
All right. I think I held serve there.
Going on with our TVs up here, guys. Get behind the 2.
Unless someone went for 2.
We're going to have to come around to 17. Behind the 2.
I gave you that spot 8. I'll let you in.
All right. So
I don't understand
I
why
did lose a
people
spot.
stay out. I mean, obviously you're in the back for a reason.
Or did someone stay out? I don't think anyone stayed out.
I'm in the back because I'm bad.
No, how about the 3?
Yeah, you mean he's the 3 though?
Yeah, his truck beat the shit though.
Now I guess we'll see if he can hold it up there.
I highly doubt that.
He uses people to stop. He's really not that good.
Yeah, you didn't hear it at
There's a reason why
Talladega.
you go on the pit
I
road
gotta
one start on the outside, but I mean,
get that grease in there.
That's just, it upsets me when people stay out. and
There are
they're
YouTube
not doing
videos on
because
how to
it's
do it. I just need to
outside.
pull one down and put a little bit more in. Just makes me nervous because it's not a cheap set of pedals and I got to take a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah, I'm pretty
apart.
sure it's top split.
Yeah, I think so. 2.8K strength field, I think.
Where do you see
There
what?
you go. You can be on the inside.
I only see it because I can see it on my
46,
stream. I've got the
28,
Q2 app running.
6, nice and smooth. 20 laps to go.
All right, here we go. Restart with 19 laps to go.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
Solid start.
43.376 outside. Still there. Door outside.
Gotta try to hold it.
Outside.
Yep.
Quarter. Clear
Not gonna
high.
get the 4. So that puts me back to 8th.
Caution.
Caution again already.
Real quick. Pit road close.
How'd the 3 do? He held it for now. 3's looking pretty brilliant right now.
What is Big Green? Easily would have been passed within 2-3 laps.
Open. Windshield available.
Yeah, it's just, you know, 50-50 whether we get 2-3 laps under green for the rest of this thing. Nicaraguan, that's only, I don't have that in game. That's the Q2 app, and it only works on the stream. My relative box still looks normal. Same thing. It's all the stuff on my stream is Q2 app. They've got a whole suite of iRacing tools and stuff like that that puts all that info up there. I don't see any of that. It's just a little bit of extra info for you guys. You guys have. It would be nice in game, but that's why they. I think that's why they don't give it to you. They want you focused more on just racing. It would be nice though. I wonder if they might do that at some point. They've had this black box configuration since, relatively unchanged since NASCAR Racing 1. I mean, minor tweaks, but the way that the black boxes work has been the same for, what, 24 years at this point? So I'm not expecting them to do any major updates to them or changes anytime soon. Does it show live what my safety rating is? Like when I get the 4X, does my safety rating drop immediately? It would be kind of cool to see that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there are some good iRacing apps out there that put that. Yeah, the real timing app. There's honestly, there's so much stuff out on the internet to enhance the iRacing experience. The one that I'm going to look at adding next is the virtual crew chief. I'm going to get that down and play around with that maybe this weekend. But some of the guys that I've seen using that on their streams, it looks really cool. And as much fun as it is having Chad Knaus and Earl Barban, I've been listening to this spotter pack for a while, and having virtual crew chief that has some AI logic working behind it would be a little bit more useful than just the scripted stuff. I haven't removed them. It's just that relative is directly over, and I just made it opaque so that it covers up the boxes that I'm using. You can push Alt-K to move the boxes around on your screen. I just did that yesterday. When you hit Alt-K, they change, and you can drag and drop them around on the screen. All right, here we go. There goes the leader. So I've got a chance to get 7th back with a good corner number 1.
Still inside.
Uh-oh.
Still inside your door.
That's not good.
Good job.
One more 4X and I'm done. Sorry, 4. Q2 apps free. No cost.
22.82.
But like I said, it's only for streaming. None of that stuff happens in game. I gotta be a proper gentleman here through the rest of this race. I can't have any more contact with the cars.
That's a big surprise.
These guys are really going at it.
22.441.
Yeah, that 3 truck did not last long up front. He's still fighting though.
Outside, Dale.
Just taking it real easy. I don't want any more contact.
10 laps to go, 10 laps to go, time 5.
So I'm not putting my odds of getting the top 5 super high. Need to get the 3 in one more spot, but I've got to be so careful to avoid contact that it's going to be really tough to get it. Because if I get another 4X, it's all over. I get DQ'd right there and then.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Still racing though.
831.
3's in the wall.
Outside.
Oh great, the 4 got to the outside of me.
Still outside. Still there, still there.
He's gonna get the spot.
22.95.
I could have maybe fought that a little bit harder if I had X's to give, but I don't. This is gonna be a real hit for my safety rating. Should be good for the I rating though. Running 8th in the 9 truck, pretty high strength of field,
22.9.
decent field size too. Gonna be 5 to go when we come by this time. I think the 3's strategy of staying out obviously won't get him the win, but he's going to be okay in terms of finishing position. He'll finish a lot better than he would have if he would have gotten tires, if he was all the way in the back. Caution were to come out right now, the race would be over. That would be kind of a welcome change here. Get that one more spot though. Oh.
22.799.
Too many X's in this race. Got a 2X in practice too. There'll be 2 to go.
Couple more laps.
Just kind of taking it easy and taking care of the truck.
0.744.
One more to go.
A little white flag this time.
Like I said, driving like a gentleman.
2.74.
Down to the inside, hooking it. Staying out in front of the 11. 4's going to dive it in on the 3. But it's not going to stick.
2 minutes in a row, bud. I don't expect to ever finish a race around me.
Stay to the high side.
Mike Christopher winning again.
Check a flag in the hand out here.
1 was not happy with him though.
Did a great job there. Nice run.
We got some short track tempers going on big time. Yeah, I'll take it. Better than what we did yesterday, that's for sure. Just too much damage to the safety rating. So I'm not happy about that. Let's see if we can go real quickly. I want to take a look. Back a lap. Let's see. I want to see if we can...
So what's your excuse this time, Mike? Last time I think you locked up the tires or something like that.
I mean, he's leading. Let's take back to where he's not leading anymore. There we go. From third. Nope, he's in first. Here it is. Coming off the corner.
Going for the win, yeah.
Down to the inside.
Give it a quick, it's on next one. Because I'm going to show you going for the win.
Doored him, and he's through. And then pulls away, gets the win. And here comes the one-up to show his displeasure. And the 8's giving him a shot too for some reason. Alrighty. It's short track racing as far as I can tell.